Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is basically going to be a review of a moisturiser that I've been using for the last month. I decided that I was going to wait to do this because I wanted to really see how it worked over an extended period of time before I kind of said I really like it, it's a great formula. It's a really nice moisturizer, and also I wanted to know how it would work for my skin, considering that it can be quite difficult sometimes. Moisturizers don't always agree with my skin. I've had issues in the past with some. And I suppose where for such a long time I used the same one, and now I'm starting to find new ones and different ones and kind of experimenting. I wanted to really use it for, as I say, an extended period of time before I said to you guys yes, it works, no, it doesn't work. So basically the moisturizer that I've been using is the new one by L'Oreal, and it's called Hydra-Genius. It comes in this really nice heavy feeling glass bottle, and it's got aloe water in it. And basically there are actually three types of, I don't know the differences between it, to be fair. I think maybe there are just variations in the amount of something that's in it, because basically there's a oily skin one, there's a normal combination skin one, which is the one that I've got, and then there's a dry skin one, if I'm right in thinking. Yes, I think so. But there's three different types essentially. And so, as I say, I bought the combination one because I didn't want to go too crazy. And in all fairness, I've discovered that now that my skin is a lot better and I'm not having as many issues with it, weirdly enough, I've actually got half decent skin. My skin isn't that bad on it. But then I think I always really knew that my skin wasn't necessarily horrible itself. I just had an issue that made it horrible, if you see what I mean. So basically, as I say, so I've been using this for a month now, and occasionally been using it more than about twice a day, because if I wash my hair, I like to put moisturizer on afterwards because it just makes my skin feel really dry. So yeah, so sometimes I use it twice a day, but most of the time I'll use it every night with my normal skincare routine. So I wash my face, and then, well, if I've got makeup on, I'll take my makeup off, I wash my face, and then I brush my teeth and put moisturizer on. Not that you need to know the brushing the teeth part, but you know, that's important too. So yeah, so I've been, and so basically anyway, it's a very gel-like formula, and I actually quite like that. It's very kind of, I don't know, it feels very wet, and in a weird way that therefore makes it feel very hydrating. As far as I'm aware, it's also got hyaluronic acid in it, which makes it super hydrating for your skin, because hyaluronic acid can hold a whole lot of water, or kind of hydration within it. So it's perfect for, that's why so many moisturizers have it in, if you're and other products kind of have it in, because it holds a lot of moisture. In all fairness, I don't have the packaging, and I'm kind of annoyed now. I feel like I should have kept it. But as I say, I've really, really, really enjoyed using this. Really enjoyed it. It dries down so quickly. It literally, all you do is So there's just like a little clear lid. And then literally just do like one pump, like full pump on the palm, and it's literally like a little pea-sized amount. And then I just kind of like rub it between my hands and just kind of obviously go all over my face. But what I like to do when I'm finished is like pat it into like my cheek areas and like up here, because that's where I get probably like, also that's where I get quite a lot of like, I get quite big-ish sort of pores in this area and sort of here. And there's just something about it that makes it feel like it's really being like pushed into those areas and making them feel really nice. And I feel like I have seen improvement in those areas as well as everywhere else. I'm going to, so basically I took a couple of sets of photos over the month. I think there's 3 sets of 3. So I'm going to put those here to show you what I feel like the moisturiser actually made a difference to the look of my skin. Now, bear in mind that I went on holiday for 2 weeks recently, and being in the sunshine always makes my skin better. Having said that, I still feel like the moisturiser was so nice, and I got like a teeny bit of sunburn like around here, and it didn't make it feel horrible at all. It's really like soothing as well and like cooling, and I think that's got a lot to do with the aloe in it, obviously, because that's one of the things that does, obviously, because aloe is in like after sun and stuff like that too. But yeah, so I'm gonna put those photos somewhere here. So yeah, so I do really think that it made a small difference to the way that like my complexion and stuff like that. And that just makes me really happy because I wasn't sure what it was going to do. And so to have it feel like it's really actually done something to my skin, considering the issues I've had with my skin, considering like I felt like it was really much, like so much better than it had used to be anyway. The fact that I feel like I've seen some like even more improvement in the texture, in the feel of it, is honestly like amazing. I genuinely feel like it just made my skin, I didn't, you know when you just don't realize how like I feel like, yeah, you just don't realize necessarily how much moisturizer and the right moisturizer can make a difference to your skin in terms of the way it looks and feels. If I've learned anything, it's probably that I no longer, I mean, if I really need like a thick moisturizer because my skin's having like a bad day, I would definitely use my like a cream moisturizer, and I still use my acne moisturizer. I just put it like in direct areas instead of using it all over my face, because as I said in the previous video, I just decided that I didn't like doing that anymore because it wasn't really doing my skin much good in the areas that didn't need it. So I think that I think that finding something like this has made me realise that I definitely maybe prefer gel-based formulas, because this just feels so much nicer on my skin. It's hydrated it so much more. It doesn't feel greasy in the slightest. And I love that because I do get kind of like shiny around here and up here, and I honestly think that's reduced it a little bit because it's hydrating it instead of making it oily. Like with all the, because you do get greases in the in the kind of more like thick white, obviously like what you would normally associate with moisturizers. And so I think that switching to this and trying this out has genuinely been a blessing, because I've realized that the right moisturizer really, really does make a difference. So, and also I think, as I say, the great thing about this is there's 3 different types. So if you do have drier skin, you can try out the possibly more heavy duty one that is for dry skin. And then also, if you do have like really oily skin, as I say, as far as I can recall, it also has one for oily skin, which I think is amazing. To be fair, I don't even think that this is that, like, this doesn't feel that intense. So I don't know what the difference is between this one and that one. I would genuinely have to, like, you genuinely have to kind of work that out for yourself. But for someone who I've just kind of worked out that I have sort of combination-y skin, this has been amazing. I love it. It currently retails for about, I think it's under £10, which is pretty good because it's 70 millilitres of product. And as I say, I've been using this for over a month and I've still got maybe half the bottle about, which I'm quite impressed. I mean, it's got a little bit quicker than I thought it was going to, but I'd say that at 10, like, you know, I think it's, as I say, I think it's about £9. So if this lasts me like 2 months, that's what, like £4 a month for a moisturizer, which is, you know, you can buy ones for that would last you 5 minutes as well. So I think that for a decent moisturizer, that's really good. And in all fairness, I got this on offer because I got it on Superdrug at the time and it was cheaper. So just watch out for it being on deals, because in Superdrug, and I think it sells it in Boots, although, as I say, I found this in Superdrug, you never know when you're going to find something that's on offer, because skincare is always 9 times out of 10 on offer somewhere. So definitely have a look, because if you think that maybe £9 is a little bit expensive, then just maybe wait until it comes around on offer, because, as I say, it's worth it. It's a really nice moisturiser and I seriously, seriously approve of it. And I hope that maybe seeing some kind of results from the pictures that I've shown you help kind of prove that to you as well. I don't know. But as I say, I felt like I had to kind of do this video justice and really like tell you that I've been using it for a while now and I really, really enjoy it, and I think I've seen a personal difference. So I hope that helps, because I haven't really seen anything on this much. I don't know. But as I say, originally, like, a friend recommended it to me because she said that actually a lot of people had said it was really nice. And this has gone out of focus. Yeah, so that was why I bought it in the first place, because somebody had suggested it to me, and I'm glad that she did. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Like, comment, subscribe if you wanna, because on this channel I currently only have 1 subscriber. And as I know, like, I have like quite a few on my old channel, like, well, you know, well, not really quite a few, but like I've got some on my old channel. The problem is where I started the new one and I have kind of tried to promote it a little bit, I've got like no one, even though people are watching it. So if you're watching this and you like this video, please, 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 please subscribe, because that would be amazing. I am really trying hard, but it has been a very, very busy month and I have been away. So I'm going to try and start uploading more, especially, hopefully I can now, because things are kind of going back to normal, because people are going back to school. So I'm going to have more time to myself, which is great, but also very boring. But yeah, so I hope you like this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.